Are you looking for the scenery for a doomsday?
Well, then you must be thinking of another podcast.
Oh! Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
What is up? How are you today?
I'm thirsty. You want to crack into this thing?
I do. Let's crack into that thing.
Nice early
What the heck
cracker.
you got?
I got a Dos Equis lime
That's
and
what I
salt.
thought. I just saw
It's
the
a-
big X and was like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
This is my explicit beer.
All right, let's do this.
Ooh. That's
So wait,
Big
did you say
one.
that one was a 0 as well?
Yeah. They have so
Everyone's
many
got one.
zeros these days.
I
It's
know.
incredible.
Dr. Pepper not hitting, man. Not doing it.
Bro, you waited all day for that thing.
I put it in the fridge this morning. I just don't think it's had like enough chill time.
How much
know?
chill time does it need?
Like a full day. Like I needed to have
24
done it
hours.
yesterday. You know,
It needs to hit the 10, the 2, and the 4.
it really does, and it only hit 10 and 2. No 4s. Okay, I need to tell you about something really, really quick. This is
Tell me about
fucking
it.
phenomenal. I hope you find it as phenomenal as I do. Okay, share
Okay.
my screen. I'm gonna tell you about something. I'm gonna tell you something. Okay.
Oh.
So, I'm at work, right?
Uh-huh.
And one of the ladies that sits next to me goes, "Hey, I got this book. It sounds like really cool, and I thought you might like it." So that's the lady that sits next to me that does all the artwork stuff, and she like has the like gallery and all that stuff, right?
You've not told me about this person.
I haven't told you about my. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lady who sits next to me that is legit in Dallas galleries and like has her art on display that sells for like $2,000 whatever dollars a piece and stuff.
What's her name?
And I will send it to you right here. Here, okay. And then I'll find our website too.
Yeah. What the hell? You've never told me about this lady.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason she brought me this book was because a gallery in France was asking if she would like to send her art over there to go in their gallery.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And she was like, I don't know. It's like a membership of $45 a month. And I'm like, you're in a France gallery, bro. That sounds great. Are you kidding me? I was like, this is fantastic. Yeah, it's this right here. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
I'm looking at her pictures. They're quite nice.
Are you on the Facebook one, though?
No, just
She
on
has, like-
Google.
Oh, because she has like a whole ass website. Yeah, right here. Here you go. All right, so that's her. Here's some of the new arrivals. Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, I have a lady that does art at work.
All right.
But anyway, point is, she was offered to have this France gig thing as well, right?
Yeah.
So she was like, well, you know, I bought this book because this book like just came out. It's called Mona's Eyes. Okay.
Okay.
First of all, the book actually does sound fucking rad. It's a girl who's like 10 years old and she's going blind.
Oh
right?
god.
And her grandfather is like, man, like her room is just like pink and princess, like stuff that like a 10-year-old girl likes, but like she could go blind now, and that's the only thing she really has any breadth of. So instead of taking her to the doctor's appointments, because they've basically determined she is going to go blind, you can't really stop it,
Mhm.
he's taking her on the doctor's appointments to the museum, and he's
Oh.
like broadening her horizon of art and things that she can have seen and known before she goes fully blind.
Damn.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Sad.
So it is sad, but it's called Mona's Eyes, and so she's just like showing it to me, and then she goes, "Oh yeah, you know, it's like a hardback," and she pulls off the dust jacket, right? You know, the
Mhm.
thing that goes over the hard jacket, and
Yeah.
I go, "Whoa, wait a minute, what's happening there?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, when you take off the dust jacket, inside is the art that they go look at in the book."
Fucking cool. I love that.
And I went, "Excuse me, what? The dust jacket is interactive with the book?"
Man.
And she's like, "Yeah. Oh, but not only that, like you take off the dust jacket and do that, and then you can unfold it like a poster,
Oh my god.
And it's a 2-story. There's more art.
It's so beautiful.
So first it's just this. Like, see, that's what goes over the left part of the cover. You know, there's the spine, the right cover, and then you unfold it, and there's more. It's a fucking interactive poster out of the dust jacket, bro.
That's nuts.
Are you telling me that books haven't achieved their full potential yet, and I can be surprised by a fucking book?
I love that. That's really innovative, actually. Like, that's
no
so
fucking
cool.
shit. This is amazing. I'm so glad you appreciate this as well, because I was just like aghast at my desk, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "I don't care about the art in the thing. It's part of the experience." And she's like, so like I instantly like called Mary, and I'm like, "Mary, you could fucking make like the map to your book in the dust jacket. You open it up."
That would be so cool.
I was like, "You're fucking reading the novelization of National Treasure, and you open up the dust jacket to have the Declaration of Independence," or something wild, you know? It's endless. So many fucking things you could do.
Imagine, like, oh my God, imagine you're reading that one crazy novel by Dan Brown, like Angels and Demons or whatever, and you open it up and there's like fucking clues in the dust jacket. I'd lose my mind.
That's what I'm saying. What if like you opened it and there was like Braille for this one, so like you could read how like they had to feel it, but you could feel it while you're reading it.
Yeah.
Or what if it's like, what if in the dust jacket you could actually hold it up to the light and there's like a little thing inside, so you're like, "That's what they did with the thing in this book. I'm a fucking treasure hunter," and you go nuts, you know?
I love it when, okay, so like there's a thing.
This is just great. Okay, cool.
It's just great. Okay, when David Bowie came up with his last album, whenever you got the record and you pulled it out, like the front of it was, you know, the records come in like a big cardboard sleeve, and you pull them out, and like that's a separate piece. So the cardboard sleeve had like a star cut out on the front so that you could like see through it. And because the album was just called Black Star and its symbol was just, you know, a black star. So it's a white album cover. The inside is black, so the star is black. But if you leave it in the sun, stars form and it becomes a galaxy on the black.
What the fuck?
Yeah. What the fuck indeed? Like, people just like are so innovative. I love it when the thing to carry the media is a piece of the media.
Exactly. It's crazy.
So fucking cool. Innovation, you know? It's just
So yeah. Anyway, that happened the other day, and I'm still mind blown about it.
That's cool as hell. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. So like these are all numbered. So like chapter 20, you can come look at this, and that's what the little girl is seeing, and the art that they're discussing in the story. And I just think that's fucking phenomenal. This is great.
I love that.
So anyway,
that
was a thing.
Can I share with you something else that's been blowing my mind recently?
Yes, please.
All right. Speaking of albums, so you remember, I think I've played this for you before, the video game Paradise Killer that had an absolutely stellar soundtrack that I bump that vinyl constantly. It's always on repeat in our house.
Listen to it as well.
It's the best. So Paradise Killer is from a game studio called Ryzen Games, and they just came out with their next game, which is called Promise Mascot Agency.
Okay.
It's a fascinating game. So it's billed as like an open world crime drama business simulator.
Okay.
So you are a disgraced Yakuza, and you get sent to this island where like it's cursed to where Yakuza go there and they die. So
okay.
He's faking his death basically, but then going to this island that's like, you're going to die here. So he goes to the town and it's all run down and shit, but there is like one mascot there. I need you to, I'm going to share my screen because I need to show you like some accompanying visuals for this. So the first mascot you meet, your goal for the game is to like meet mascots.
This sounds like it should terrify you.
See, it does. And it kind of does.
And it kind of does.
there's so many like weird mascots that come with this game. I want to make this picture bigger before I show it to you. How do I do that?
Control and wheel. Control and wheel.
Wheel. God damn it, it's taking me to Twitter. Fuck this. Okay, it's called Kaizen Game Studios, not Ryzen Game Studios. Let me share my screen. So you are a disgraced Yakuza. You go to this town, and the first person you meet, the town is full of mascots. Ew. But the mascots are like flesh and blood. Like, they're born as mascots. They're not people inside of mascot costumes. They are mascots.
What's the dude crying next to him? Like the third photo.
What is
this guy? Yeah,
That's
I don't like
Tofu. I love Tofu. Tofu is one of my favorites. So this is Pinky that you are hanging out with all the time. Pinky's like your concierge throughout the entire game, basically. And she is literally a severed pinky. Like, she's just the top joint.
That's a nail. Okay.
Of a pinky finger that is a nail. And one of the best parts of the game is all about collectibles, basically. One of the best collectibles you can get. You can find different nail arts all around town, and you get to paint Pinky.
Oh my god.
It's amazing. Here she is turned around so you can kind of see, like, it makes more sense.
Okay.
I hate the character design so much. I love it dearly, but oh my god, it's so gross. Like, something visceral about it that I don't like it.
Just why? Who's dreaming of these things?
I know. This studio is so wild. Like, the whole storyline for Paradise Killer was totally insane, which is why I was like so excited about this game, because I'm like fully bought into this studio. They have good shit.
Yeah.
And so far the story for this one has been like kind of backseat for us because we're so invested in the collectibles right now. Like, the game is, Richard called it ADHD simulator because there's just so much to do and you get distracted, like, doing things that are not the actual game, but they are the game. I think that's the point of the game, is that there's so much to do. So like the main objective, you're trying to get the mascot agency up and running. You get to hire all these mascots around town. First you have to go find the mascot, and then you talk to them, and then you hire them, and then you can send them out on jobs. And then when you send them out on jobs, there's a potential that they will fail the job, but you have the ability to swoop in and help them. So mascots, like the different ways that they can fail jobs, like a dog is chasing them around. They had a cash register. Now the cash register is spitting money at them. A vending machine fell over on them. Just like various things that mascots might fuck up. They get stuck in a small door, you know? So you have a card game that you can play when your mascot needs help. And the cards that you can find the cards around town just as collectibles. You can upgrade the cards by talking to people that you get different quests from. There's just like so many mechanics that are all interwoven so perfectly that make this game, it's one of those games where it's like, okay, let me just do this and then I'll go to bed. But like, in order to do this, you got to do this and that, and then the other thing, and then this, and then it's like 3 a.m. and you're like, shit, we still haven't done the thing we were going to do. So it's so involved. The card game I think is really cool. I think you'll dig it. So it's, you basically, every time you go to help out a mascot, you start with 2 actions. And however hard the thing is depends on like what is happening. Like, is your mascot being attacked by a mountain spirit bear? Then that's going to be really, really tough. Is your mascot stuck on a sidewalk that has a crack in it? That one's going to be a little bit easier.
I would hope so.
The cards that you draw, I'm going to kind of find a picture of the cards if I can. Mascot agency cards. The cards that you draw have different, you start with 2 actions. The actions are the fingers. So this card, it tells you it costs 2 actions, but it gives you 2 actions back. And then some of the cards too will allow you to draw additional cards. So like, it takes the actions from top down. So spend actions, gain actions, draw cards. And then all this stuff at the bottom, which looks super complex, is very not complex because each of the different mascot events has a type tied to it. So like being chased by a bear, that's an animal event. Being stuck on a small door, that's a foot event because he's having trouble moving. There's just like there's 5 different situations basically a mascot can get into, or 5 types of situations a mascot can get into. The different cards are good at different things, and you can upgrade them, of course, by like talking to people and just doing stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's just so interesting. It combines so many different mechanics. And then like while you're sending all these people out on missions and stuff, there's also the actual mascot agency at home that you have to run. So you have to upgrade it. You have to make your mascots happier. You have to talk to them and make sure that they're enjoying their job and help them with their life satisfaction. And some of them will be like, well, there's this like mission in my life that, I want to sell strawberries. And you get to encourage them to be like, okay, well, why don't you be a strawberry farmer? And then you get to like watch them live out their little strawberry dreams. And it's fantastic. It's such a simple game in its mechanics, but there are so many different pieces of it that it's a game where you could spend a lot of time and do a lot of things. I think it's got something for everybody. You drive around in a little K truck too, which is something I'm totally
I know you're
obsessed
all about
with.
those. Yeah.
Yes, I want one so bad. So you get this K truck from the local mechanic, and a bunch of fox spirits, of course, run off with his plans to improve the truck. So every time you catch a fox spirit, you bring it back to him and he'll improve it for you. So you can turn your truck into a boat whenever it hits the water. You can make it into an airplane. You can have it do like awesome boosting. There's just so many different things you can do with it. And while you're going around town, there's, the billion different collectibles to pick up. You can turn Pinky into a fucking missile and shoot her out of the back of the truck. And then she'll just like strike down some trash, and it makes the town prettier and you get points for it. This sounds so weird. It's a billion fucking things to do. We're, I think, 16, 17 hours in probably, and we are kind of just getting to the storyline because Richard and I are very much like collectible people. So we spent a ton of time going around the map and like hunting down achievements, and the map is huge too, by the way. Like, it's big. You can take a long time to drive around it. It's a very good time. Okay. It says it's on PS5, so I think it's worth a shot. Like, I think that this game has something for everybody, but the fact that it is like there's so much to do, it can feel a little bit intimidating. So, but there's nothing that's timed in the game. Everything is kind of like at your own leisure. That's a lie. The card game is timed. You get 1 minute to do the card game, which can be a little bit stressful, but I haven't had a situation where I ran out of time yet, and I'm really, really bad at time trial stuff. So don't worry about it. I have one complaint about the game. So there's a person that you talk to where she's like, well, I lost my family's kitchen knives, and I'd really like to find them again, but they're all like stuck in the different rivers around town because for whatever reason they're in the rivers. So she's like, so you can go fish them up for me. And I was like, fuck yeah, fishing minigames. I love fishing minigames. It's not even a mini game. You just go to the river and you press a button to fish, and that's it. There's no like timing of it. It's just like hit A, you caught a knife. Good job. Oh, boo. Yeah, I was so ready to be like, I'm, doing a rhythm game for fishing. But
I don't think fishing mechanics are dead for them to be like, we need to simplify. Everyone still craves the fishing.
I know. I love fishing.
Everyone loves fishing.
It's a nice game. It's something that you can just like throw on and be like, I just want to walk around. I just want to drive around and pick up trash, or, Pinky bullet trash. Yeah. Also, Pinky's running from mayor. So that's another whole storyline happening. There's a lot happening in this game. So you have to like do election rallies around town and like tear down signs of the old mayor and put up signs of Pinky. There's so much going on. It's so deep and wide. There's literally so much to do. I mean, and all the mascots are just cute as hell.
It's $25. It's not even like a lot of money for a lot of games.
It's not a pricey game. Do you know what systems it's on? I think we're playing it on Xbox, so I feel like it's on Steam too. So
it's on everything. It is on PlayStation, Switch, Steam, and Xbox.
There you go.
If you have a game system, you can play it.
Yeah, I feel like you guys would like this game. I think you should get it.
I'm gonna have to look at it. Oh, I want to play Paradise Killer first.
Yeah. There are some Paradise Killer Easter eggs in this, which I love. Like, you get to find some...
That's why I would like to do it. And I have Paradise Killer. I just need to play it. Like, I have it.
Yeah, that game. Don't get me wrong; it's one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's just a matter. I mean, it's not. There's not game mechanics that are difficult. There's just a lot of like walking around and talking to people, and understanding the mystery that is like the tough part.
Yeah.
But that one was also just like full of collectibles. It reminds me so much of LA Noire, just being able to drive around the town and pick up various shit.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part of LA Noire. I would drive for hours in that city. I feel like I would never get lost in actual Los Angeles because I've driven so much in that game.
Yeah. I remember doing all those with a guide and just being like, oh, where's this last fucking VHS? I'm done with
Gotta
this.
find these film rolls.
I'm over this. Well, I'm going to play Paradise Killer first, but I am intrigued by this one because I was still intrigued by Paradise Killer. I just haven't gotten to that one yet.
Yeah.
But knowing
I think
that
you'll
like
this one more.
the next
basically.
one I have to go to makes me want to play the first one, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Paradise Killer, the plot of it has nothing at all to do with this game. So you can definitely come into this game fresh. The Easter eggs are just like, here's that lady. Remember her?
It kind of lets me know, like, their history as a studio. And I like to see, like, what they're like, you know what? We thought we were going to be this. We like being this more, you know? I just like to see where they go.
Yeah, Kaizen Gameworks is what they're called. Independent game studio born in the UK? Hold on. Oh, Born in Paradise. Where are they from, though? Yeah, they're... Okay, so supported by the UK Global Screen Fund. Does that mean they're from the UK? Because I thought they were Japanese. This game is fully voice acted in Japanese.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Because, like... So, you know,
Yeah, they
Hades
are
2 is, like,
UK-based. Interesting.
coming out, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, that is such a different game than all of Supergiant's past games, you know? So it's just... I like to know where'd they come from. How did we go from Bastion all the way to Hades, you know?
Yeah.
I just like to know that stuff.
Yeah, Kaizen really only has the two games. They've got Paradise Killer and then Promise Mascot Agency, 5 years apart.
Hey, man, good for them. They're making it. They're getting to make games, so...
Yeah.
Well, I want to give them $25. I want to check that one out.
Support small studios.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I know that this is not even the right studio, but Supergiant, you know, Transistor made me fucking cry, dude. That game was great. I beat it in one sitting. It was phenomenal.
I love games that you can just sit down and play in one sitting, shotgun that thing.
Yeah, just think about it fondly. It was very nice. It's a good time. Well, I'm not going to touch on this too much because, I mean, there's not like a crazy amount of like wild stuff in there. But there was a state of play the other day for PlayStation. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to tell you about two things. I posted about some stuff in the Discord today.
Is it for Outbreak Day?
No. So they did announce something for Outbreak Day. Basically, if you have PlayStation Plus, you get The Last of Us 2 for free.
Oh.
That's like the thing they're going to do.
That's nice.
I mean, yeah, but like, if you're that into Outbreak Day, you probably have that game. You know what I mean?
Probably.
I feel like most people have that game by now.
Yeah.
So, like, that's cool. That's great. But whatever. So, everybody apparently was waiting on a side-scrolling God of War game to get announced. I don't know where that rumor came from. But I was into it. Didn't happen. Instead, they got... Because remember, it's their 20th anniversary. So, we started earlier this year with, like, skins and stuff for Ragnarok. Then my art book came in. I still got the vinyls that are coming out at some point later this year.
I forgot about those.
And now they have a 20th anniversary controller. Sent you that photo.
Yeah, this is like... I want to call it boring, but it's very clean.
It's just spot on Kratos, though, you know? My only problem is I think the white should be a little... more gray, like a little more dusty, because like he's covered in ash. He's not like white. You know what I mean? Make it off-white.
I like it as white. I hope that they have textured it though.
Oh yeah, it's covered in the symbols, the triangle, circle, whatever. It's just covered in that.
I don't like that though. I want like a dust texture, like a matte. You know?
I don't like that though. I doubt it's anything different. I'm trying to zoom in. It's a blurry photo. I like it enough. I think it's kind of cool.
I like the little red triangles on the D-pad. And I like that the buttons are all red on the right.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool enough. I am gonna try to get it. I think it's pretty neat. But I just wanted to show you this, get your take, because we kind of talked about this in previous game discussions. Like, if you were gonna play a Star Wars game,
Yes.
I want to swing a lightsaber, and I want to see limbs fly off. You should not just get like a line across you, and then boom, that's you getting lightsabered, right?
Yeah.
So Insomniac finally came out and unveiled their Wolverine game. So remember, they got like hacked and stuff leaked out like 2-3 years ago. So we know like their next like 10 years of games and all the DLC they're gonna make and like all this stuff. And some people found like rough demos of this game. So like we already know all about it.
Okay.
But we've never seen like an official like kind of finished product, you know?
Yeah.
I just wanted to get your take on what you thought about some of the gameplay, because they're doing fucking Wolverine claws.
Ooh.
But you're slicing shit off.
But is that just in a cutscene?
No. It's straight up combat. Like, you are just slicing through people. Let me skip into some.
Oh, yeah.
Look at...
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Stab that guy like Michelangelo.
In the face. Like...
Jeez.
Ow, the arm.
Violent.
Yeah, I'm kind of about it. I mean, I'm about it. I'm ready.
So, Insomniac Games made the Spider-Man games, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this looks very Spider-Man.
Oh, it definitely does. And I'm just like, you know what? You guys have earned it all. I feel like it's just going to be good.
Yeah.
I don't have an intricate knowledge of Wolverine, so I don't know what to think about it, you know.
Watching him punch stuff like that is really fucking me up.
I just wanted stabby slice, and I'm getting a lot of stabby slice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with this character, though. Like, that's kind of what people want out of Wolverine. As far as I know. Like, he's got the claws.
That's all I know. That's all we want.
He's fighting the Iron Giant.
No. Yes. Yes, he is. I want to see if I can just get it to stop on that fucking face shot.
That's nasty. Ugh.
Oh, my God.
Punching him through the jaw and coming out the crown of his skull. That's nasty.
They made like a whole like after video in the State of Play talking about like the stuff they did, and they were like, we created like a whole blood physics program for this game just so that it's just stuff everywhere all the time.
That's what we love.
So anyway, dude, that is like some Raphael dagger to the neck right there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He is
not Michelangelo.
He is knuckles to his chin.
Yeah.
That is
That's
gnarly.
how you kill a turtle.
My God. Anyway, they just have insanely clean looking games to me.
Yeah.
Like him
his
on that
movement
motorcycle
reminds me
is
a
so
lot
clean.
of the Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Look at that. I just want to watch him do stuff. I just want to watch him do shit. So anyway, that was their big finale. Yep, there goes an arm. Look at all this blood. It's fantastic.
There should be an option in games like this to turn on like comic book effects where it has like snicket or whatever and he cuts off somebody's arm.
Well, they did in the Spider-Man games because Spider-Verse happened.
Yeah.
So you can play as Miles, but you can have him play in half frames like in the movie.
Oh, that's so cool.
And he did have one power-up where like when you'd punch people, it would say bam, whap, zap,
Yeah.
and all that shit. So
That's what we need more of.
that could happen. That could
Artistry.
happen. You know what? I'm gonna send him a YMBToAP letterhead that says, "Hey, can we just get, little words that you say snicked every time?"
Yes.
Sometimes. That's an unlockable. See, we earn our way to get the snicked. You know what I mean?
Need to earn it.
But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. So, like, this is what I mean for a Star Wars game in the future.
Yeah.
Do that. Do this.
Whenever they finally get around to remaking KOTOR, whatever that may be.
Anyway, that was just like a little bit of State of Play stuff. The controller and Wolverine were pretty much all that really grabbed me. So I just wanted to show you that Wolverine thing to give us hope that one day a Star Wars game will come out that will just do that.
One day.
Be true to lightsaber dismemberment.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Ready to take a quick break?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, you think you know what happened to me? Look, I'm back, and I'm about to unearth all the secrets in Old Cove. So do a little refresher on Season 1 and get caught up before Season 2 arrives. Trust and believe. You don't want to miss what's coming.
Welcome to Severed, a podcast suite that offers a rotation of content centered around true crime to paranormal cases. Severed True Crime covers high to low profile true crime cases like the Westfield Watcher, The Staircase, The Keepers, and other binge-worthy favorites on Netflix. Severed Paranormal peers into the quarter-moon windows of the Amityville Horror House, the Conjuring House, and other mysterious cases, locations, and urban legends.
I'm Harry Chambers.
And I'm Drew Hudson. We want you along for this investigative and haunting roundup. Scare you soon.
I don't want to sound like a curmudgeon.
No, too late.
Too late. You said you don't want to. Okay. I feel like this is like a different... This could go into a different topic. But this is a discussion I had like a long time ago, but I just had it again, and I was thinking about how the times, they always do be a-changin'.
Times they are a-changin', as they wrote in the folk songs.
And it makes it hard. I think I'm also seeing where, like, our parents and grandparents kind of come from with stuff. If I were to tell you or ask you what is the Phantom of the Opera song, what would you give me in response? What musical piece would you be like, that's what I hear when I hear Phantom of the Opera, those words?
The one where they're like singing back and forth to each other.
The
Sing
musical.
for me.
Yeah. The musical. That's from the 80s. That is newer. That's my problem. That's not Phantom of the Opera.
It's not?
No, Phantom of the Opera. Dude, you're telling me that if I were to play this, you wouldn't think Phantom of the Opera right here.
You know, I don't think Phantom of the Opera with that. I think like Dracula.
What do you think? But see, that was his thing. That's a song that he played, and that was a big joke when we were growing up in the 90s and stuff about Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
The musical had not quite surpassed what this was at the time.
Yeah.
Like, Gremlins 2, whenever he burns that one dude's face, and then, like, the guy's, like, being Phantom, and he's all scary and stuff, that's the song that plays. Because that was his song. That was his thing.
Yeah.
Do you know how incredibly hard it is to type in the words Phantom of the Opera in music and come across this song? It's nigh impossible.
Really?
Like, literally impossible. And I'm like, Mom, I've done this before. She goes, I can find it. And she goes, look, it says right here, Phantom of the Opera 1925 original. And they were playing the musical song.
Wow.
They were playing the musical on an organ, just like in the movie, though. It's no different.
So,
but they always play the musical. And that is not the same fucking song.
So this is like a Johann Sebastian Bach song that they used in Phantom of the Opera? Or did he title it Phantom of the Opera?
No. That's just the song that he plays, but it became synonymous with that creepy guy.
Okay.
Like, that was the thing. Because now, like you were just saying, this is what you would think of.
Yes.
You're thinking of this song.
Yeah.
Still played on an organ, by the way, though.
Yeah.
I know. But this is the musical. The musical didn't come out till the 80s. And now, it just made me think about how information changes. Because now, this wasn't even that popular until Gerard Butler made it popular in 2004.
Okay.
Like, that's when this musical got that crazy. Like, it was big, of course, amongst probably Broadway people, theater people. But, theater has worked its way more into the home than I think ever before.
Yeah, for sure.
You've got stuff like Has Been Hotel that's very Broadway-based. You've got, even the Beetlejuice musical was huge.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of stuff.
There's way more mainstream musicals now than we ever had when we were in high school. Like, theater kids were bullied when we were in high school.
Yeah. And you had Cats because you got it from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
But what else did you have? Because none of the rest of those had a thing to rent. You couldn't go rent Phantom. You couldn't go rent, I don't know, what's a big old one? I can't even think of one.
Other musicals.
Those musicals. Like, you couldn't rent Hairspray, But then these things started becoming movies in the 2000s.
Yeah.
And then they became more widely a thing.
Yeah, I think
Phantom kicked off like a whole change,
For sure. I feel like when we were in high school, like, theater is becoming more of a thing. Like you said, Hairspray was a movie now, and then we had Grease, of course. Like, that was huge.
Yeah.
But today I think most musicals are more readily available. Like, look at Hamilton that was streaming on Disney Plus,
Yes. But that's my thing. If I were to bring up Phantom now, like if I said Phantom of the Opera, I feel like most people would get excited. They love it. That's great. Phantom is scary. Phantom of the Opera used to be a horror thing. Like, if you look up Universal movie monsters,
yeah,
he was one of them.
Back in my day, kids were scared of the Phantom.
That's what I'm saying. Our spooks are getting ruined, man. And I was thinking about it. I just started coming up with a list. I was like, Phantom gets ruined because he's sexy. Gerard Butler. Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's sexy now. Shape of Water. Vampires. Twilight. Sexy. Werewolves. Twilight. Sexy. We're making everybody sexy now, man.
A bunch of monster fuckers, and that's neither here nor there, But
I'm not opposed to it, but you should know your history of spooks, man. I want you to know that Phantom was spooky. He was a scary man.
The origin of your kink, God damn it.
The origin of your kink. Bro, okay. Like, I know it fucking doesn't. Does the name Lon Chaney not mean anything these days? This dude was born in 1883, and he was legit one of the original, makeup artists that made things so scary. Look, the picture of him is fucking Phantom. That's Phantom of the Opera.
That's Phantom of the Opera? I thought that was Nosferatu.
No, that's Phantom.
Oh, shit. No wonder he wears the mask.
Well, yeah. See? But see, now he's like Gerard Butler, pretty sexy, just mildly fucked up,
Yeah, just a little burnt or whatever was going on with him.
No, Phantom looks like that shit. He's scary as fuck. He is a terrifying man.
I don't know. I'd bring him home and cook him dinner.
Yep, Phantom of the Opera. And see, they say 1925 because that's when he did it. Do you know how he got some of those roles? He would go audition and say, "What is it you're looking for?" And they'd go, "This is kind of the idea we got." And he goes, "I'll be right back." He'd go to the bathroom, do whatever makeup he considered would be good, and he'd walk in and scare the shit out of them so bad they'd be like, "You're the guy." He was just a makeup artist that could create such visually stunning creatures with his makeup that he got cast in all these roles.
He was only 47 when he died? What happened?
This is old-timey peoples. This is old-timey peoples. Yeah,
I guess
he died in
1930.
I guess we can find out. This one right here. Oh, lung cancer. Probably from
sad.
all the, lead-based face paint that he was using back in the day, probably.
Oh, and fake snow lodged in his throat during filming. That sucks.
And they used to do fake snow with asbestos, so,
Oh, God.
all this probably wasn't great. But, that's my thing. This is what that song makes me think of. And now you can't really tie that song to this guy. And I was just thinking how crazy it was that as time goes on, how much that literally gets lost. I remember when we were in high school, we were a newspaper, and I'd asked one of the new girls that started on the team. She didn't know who Mr. T was.
What?
She literally had never heard of him before. And I'm like, "The dude with the chains, I pity the fool." And she was like, "Never heard these words in my life."
I think that's a failing of society right there.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just weird because now, like, it makes me look crazy trying to prove it. I can't even look up Phantom of the Opera and that song and get it to show up.
To be fair, though, Google is getting much worse.
Well, I was thinking that. Let's say, because I remember doing one of the first things I had to do when I was in college was I did like music theory or whatever, and the Demon Barber, Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd had just come out, right? And we had to learn all about it, and we had to make all these projects. Well, a lot of projects now are turned in like on YouTube. They'll be like, upload your thing to YouTube and watch it, and that's how you get your project graded.
Oh, shit.
So let's say every semester you get 20,000 uploads about Phantom of the Opera with that musical, and this just starts getting lost in the sauce, you know?
Yeah, there is a bit of a shuffle that happens.
But, like, it's a thing, and that made me go, like, but see, I look insane. I know I'm accurate. I'm correct. Yeah. But you can't even go, well, go Google it, because I get proven wrong. The only way I can, like definitively prove it would be go to Gremlins 2. I think you have to go to Gremlins 2 now, because that's the only place that it would exist.
The one true source.
I remember that being in an episode of Animaniacs, though. Like, that song was so intricately tied to Phantom, and now...
Like, that sting is definitely in a lot of stuff as a pun.
See?
Yeah.
And he's Phantom here.
Seeing it in context, I'm like, okay, yes, that is Phantom of the Opera.
That is exactly what it is, but that song is a Bach song, though.
Yeah.
But that's the song that I've always associated with Phantom. And now if you were to ask... You even just did it. You were like, yeah, the one where they sing to each other. No.
Yeah.
He's a scary man.
Is that song actually in the musical Phantom of the Opera?
No, that's not in the musical at all.
Okay, so that song is in the movie version of it, which predates the musical.
By 40 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is like... I think that was in a 1940s version of the movie. It's not even the one that's in the original 1925 movie. It's in a specific different movie.
And that's almost 100 years ago. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's wild to think about how these things literally get lost to time. Because, like, you know our parents probably thought that when they're like, well, no, it used to be like this. And we're like, no, it didn't. Impossible. But, like... It's actively happening to me now, and it's freaking me out a little bit. It's making me think about the march of time. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you guys don't remember Phantom? You just think he's sexy Gerard Butler? No, he was spooky.
He used to be a creepy man. We used to be afraid of him.
Because I remember, I had this discussion like 4 years ago, and it took me like the better part of a full day to try to find it. And so I was having to like read like every movie, and I was like searching all these scenes and stuff, and that's how I discovered it's from a certain movie.
Okay.
But then when I finally found it, because Mary is such a classical buff, she was like, that's just a Sebastian Bach song. And I went, okay. And that stuck with me, so I could at least type in Phantom and Bach, and I always get it.
There you go.
Like, that's the easy way. But nothing's labeled that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this right here is the only definitive proof I have now. Is fucking Gremlins 2. Which makes me look more insane as an adult. I'm like, this is the proof! And they're like, what is this? What are you watching? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This was normal once.
One day, it will all be erased, you know?
But no longer. It sure will. When the heat death comes for us all. But anyway, I was just thinking about how no monster's scary. Vampires aren't scary. Phantom's not scary. Dracula's not, you know. All these movie monsters aren't scary anymore. I can't find the history of the spooky guy. And I was lost. I was lost in the spooky sauce. And it made me sad. And I just wanted to share that with you.
I saw a bumper sticker yesterday that was like all the dudes of horror. So it had was going to say Freddie Mercury. That's not right. Freddy Krueger.
Yep, definitely.
It had Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers. And it had... It was a bunch of people.
Let's say Freddy, Jason, Michael
There were, like,
Myers. You're
9
going to
of them
get
motherfuckers
Scream.
on there.
You're going to get
Scream was there.
Ghostface.
Yes.
People are really putting Pennywise in that shit these days.
Pennywise was on there too, yes.
I don't know how I feel about that one. That one's like a little niche. I don't think he's that icon, but I don't know.
And Richard was like, which one of these is the oldest one? And I was like, that's a really good question. I started Googling all of them.
Okay. Well, just from the Slash Street Boys here, I'll Kill You That Way, the music video. That would be Leatherface, hands down. Leatherface
I don't
is
think
first.
Leatherface was on the thing, actually.
He is... I say he's royalty. One of the guys I've seen none of those fucking movies. I've never seen a Texas Chainsaw, really. Michael Myers would be next.
Yes, Michael Myers was definitely the oldest one on there. And I was shocked by that because I was looking it up and I was like, man, this is pretty fucking old. Like from 1980, I think.
78.
78. Yeah, that's... I thought that Pennywise would be older because Stephen King was doing so much coke in the 70s. I thought he was writing about it at that point.
He was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Actually, I think. Maybe
Or maybe like
late
super late
80s.
80s.
Actually, it's Halloween. Yeah, 1978. Nailed it. I love my Michael Myers. Dude, I love Michael Myers. He's the best.
And I guess, like, when you boil him down, he's just a dude in a mask. And the movie's just called Halloween. Like, of course, that's one of the original horror movies, you know?
Yeah. It's the best. I fucking love this. But that's what I was going to say,
the original,
too.
like, modern horror movies.
Yeah. He's not even scary. I mean, you've heard of Michael Slayers, right?
No.
It's a guy that wears Michael Myers stuff and high heels, and he, like, dances and stuff.
Fabulous.
So he's Michael Slayers. Horror is so funny today as well now. It's not like so scary anymore.
See, and they're including Samara in this little ensemble.
Oh my God.
Chucky was also there.
Hey.
And Jigsaw. Yes, he was also
Jigsaw's
on the
big.
sticker. Which I was like, why? I didn't even recognize him. I was like, who the fuck is that?
There you
And
go.
Richard was like, that's Jigsaw, obviously.
Yeah. That is Michael Slayers right there.
I love this.
I
Bad
actually
romance.
love this guy. I follow him on TikTok. He's fabulous, man.
The Bad Romance dance never gets old.
Oh, no. So, you're so funny, dude. Oh, my God. But anyway, I just was trying to prove to my mom that you can't find that song associated with it. And she was like, because that's the song. Like, I do know that. And I was like, well, of course you know that.
Yeah.
But, like, most people won't anymore. And we were driving home, and over the hour-and-a-half drive home, she could not find it.
Oh, my God.
I said, I can give you the Google search that will immediately go there. And she goes, no, I'm going to find it on my own. And she would go, I found it. And she'd hit play, and I'm like, that's the musical. Damn it. She'd go back. But, okay, this one. It clearly says right here, original scary Phantom of the Opera song. She'd hit play, and I'd go, that's the musical. From the 80s. Still, it's so now the new ingrained information.
That's so odd. I never really
It's
think
just-
about that kind of stuff.
I think about it too much. You've done this to me. You make me think about the people thing, and it's like, well, we're always changing. And then you get the new group that comes in, like sorry, spoilers for pre-Ramble in case you came here first. Kelsey's got a 21-year-old hairstylist now. She's definitely going to say the musical. Next time you get your haircut, say, hey, what's the Phantom song? And she's going to go, oh, it's this. And you're like, yes, but not for my co-host.
Yeah. She's a big horror fan, too, actually. We were talking about horror stuff.
Maybe she will know. You got to ask
Maybe
her.
she will.
I'm desperate to know now.
Yeah,
So definitely let me know next time you get your haircut.
I will.
But anyway, I know that everyone's here for the real thing. Here we go.
Nothing. We don't know how to end the show these days.
No more Monster Monday. It was weird. It was
I know.
because I was like, okay, I know what we're gonna do for the last half, and I went, oh shit, I gotta Find some topics, man.
I know. I gotta figure out something to talk about. Like, I miss Monster. It feels weird to have, like, we changed the structure of our show for 6 months, and it felt really good.
Yeah. Just like a couple little things, and boom, we knew this was going to happen. You know? I mean, it's not gone from me officially. I have been watching some things.
Okay. Have you watched, like, video essays and stuff?
I've been trying to, yeah.
Anything good?
I had some on at work, and I was like, you know what? I can't actually dig into this right now because these are really big ideas. Right, well, I was trying to do one on the another monster book with like the interviews and stuff, and like some of it was just like so captivating, and I was like, I want to pay more attention because someone keeps coming to my desk and I got to pause this like every 5 minutes. It's like, fuck,
get away from me! I'm trying to learn about monsters.
Like, do you not know there's a second Johann? Leave me alone. Actually, he needs to be on the horror icon thing. Johann.
He does. Yeah, I agree. Doing this thing.
I think so, fully. But yeah, it's weird to come to YMBToAP and there's no Monster Monday. It felt weird to not say it even. I had to just say it once. Monster Monday.
Monster Monday.
You know? We still are going to be putting up some kind of poll to see what you guys want to do next. We'll probably start it next year, though.
Yeah,
probably
next calendar year.
Yeah.
Which is coming up pretty quick.
It really is. So be thinking about it, guys, because we had ideas that we've already nixed on our own.
Yeah, we've had a couple that we were like, we're definitely going to do that. And then we were like, you know.
Definitely not going to do that.
When you think about it. So we do have a couple things on the docket right now, just some ideas. I think it's fair to put it up to a poll and see what the people think about it. And of course, we're open to suggestions from you guys. It's important to us that you enjoy listening to the podcast. So if you have a show that you're like, oh my God, this is my favorite TV show of all time, I wish that somebody would do a week by week deep dive on it, then
this is the only thing I'm going to say. Absolutely 0% One Piece. Not going to happen.
Okay. I was just going to say we're not doing One Piece.
Absolutely fucking not. Although, I've been getting so many TikToks that have me convinced I might need to start. Just start.
Ugh, but if we start it, we got to finish it.
Oh, not us, because that is like way too much of a thing. Like, I'll do that on my own time and get all fucked up.
Yeah.
But it was like the stages of watching One Piece. It was like episodes 0 through 200. Like, why the fuck am I watching this? This is so stupid. Then like 300 to 500. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. 500 to 600. You're fully like Church of One Piece. Like, have you guys ever heard of One Piece? You don't fucking know about the One Piece? You ain't Straw Hat Gang? And then it's like 800 to 900, and the guy's like, yeah, it's tattooed on my body. I'm getting the boat built at my house next week.
God.
And then you turn into a door-to-door guy.
The door-to-door One Piece salesman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like that is the phases of YMBToAP also. Like episodes 0 through 50 are like, why do these people have a podcast? And like 50 to 150 are like, okay, I like these people. If you're still here at 313, you got to look in the mirror really hard. just ask
and
yourself.
And say, why do my ears like this?
Am I a shrimp?
So, anyway, we couldn't leave a show without at least acknowledging good old Monster, missing good old Tenma.
Yeah.
Thinking about a Grimmer in our lives. That's all I got for you.
That's all we got.
I just am, I'm scared of how time's going to leave me behind and I'm going to look crazy one day.
It's already here.
It is here now, and it's upsetting because I'm not even that old yet. But, yeah.
I keep thinking I'm not that old yet, but then I'm like, at my old age, my mother had like 2 children that were like full grown human. I mean, my sister has like fucking 6 of them. I'm like, there's a lot of
and you're like,
milestones.
I finally got my haircut right.
I know, like I finally feel like I've got the cut that suits me. I don't know.
It's just taking us longer.
Yeah, different people, different paces.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, You want to get on out of here and see? I don't even fucking know.
It's right off
Just
into the sunset.
You want to see what other monsters we can find sexy?
Sure.
Okay. If you love this episode, please tell a friend. Word of mouth is the best way we can get the Good Yamped Up into brand new ears. We release weekly every single Monday, as you just heard. It's not exactly 313 Mondays, because we've also released special episodes and other things. That's just the numbers. We're talking... I should keep account of the actual Monday count that we can keep up as well.
The actual
It's a
number
lot.
of episodes? Yeah. So it's weird because the number of episodes that we've released is different from the number of Mondays we've released on, which is also different from
Yes.
the number of numbered episodes we have.
It's a lot.
It's complex.
We need a spreadsheet. We need a Venn diagram.
do.
We'll get one made.
This is episode number 438 in the feed. So that's just a piece of knowledge for you to have.
So that means, and I want you to think about that, that means there are 100 things that aren't numbered out there. What the
Go find 'em.
fuck?
Collect them
My
all.
God. That's a
includes-
lot of shit.
That's pre-ramble. That's Friday Roundup.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Well, pre-ramble wasn't even always out there.
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
just the newer stuff.
That's just some of them. It's just a lot, guys. Just go check it all out. If you want to talk to us, jump in our show notes. Go down there to where it says Discord. Click on that. You will be invited into this lovely space where we just want to talk to you guys about everything. We have so much going on in there right now. I want to know if you guys are playing Kelsey's game, the Promise Mascot game, because it actually sounds really, really fun, and I'm very intrigued by it. I want to know what you guys think of the Wolverine game. Is it too bloody? Is it too much? Because you're wrong. It's the perfect amount. And I want to know, what is your idea of the Phantom of the Opera song? I want to know. I want you to write in there. I want you to tell me why the musical should totally eclipse the history of this spooky man. The book came out in like the 1800s and was scary as shit.
I don't even
Not
know.
supposed to love this guy. What do you mean? You didn't know it was a book?
Sorry.
Really? You didn't
I'm
know
a bad
it was
horror
book?
fan.
We read it in like elementary school. It was like
Who's
okay,
we?
my class, we had like weird abridged versions of like classic books, so they were like
Oh, those,
very
like,
very
big-
pared down.
Like the square type books. They were like chunky.
Yes.
I love those books.
Okay. We had one for like Huckleberry Finn, and I remember being like, I read Huckleberry Finn when I was like 7 years old, and then I'm like,
yeah.
my book was like 30 pages, and this one's
I
like
know.
200. What the fuck? I definitely
remember-
did not read this.
I remember, quote unquote, finishing 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea and being like, yeah, that was an easy book. Why are people so like, this is an adult book? No, that was like the child version. That was like 10
Exactly.
Leagues Under the Sea.
Well, that's how I read Phantom back in the day. So like,
Okay.
I don't know. I just knew he was a spooky dude. But like, I just want to know what you guys think. Do you guys wish they would leave spooky to be spooky? Because I don't. I love like this Backstreet Boys like weird parody thing they're doing where they're singing stuff. Like, I like my horror to transcend into funny.
Yeah.
Maybe go a little sexy, but like, does that eclipse the original? Do these become better? Wild thoughts to think about. I want to know what you guys think. And of course, I want you to go in there and everybody start coming up with some suggestions for our next watch along thing.
That's
Put
your
some
homework.
things in there. That is homework. I need some suggestions. I will
I need
start a
one
poll.
suggestion from each of you.
One suggestion a week.
A week.
A week.
That's the price you pay to come in the YMBToAP Discord.
Yes, it is. I'm going to start some kind of poll just to like kind of get the juices going, people thinking about it. But again, we just really, really love you guys. I love all the thoughts you have, all the things you post in there. I just love seeing all this. You guys are the best. We love you so much.
Our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Faraj. Is the Grim Reaper sexy? I think he might be. Please check him out on YouTube. And as always, thank you so much for listening. And tune in next time to get the answers to that burning question. Who's the sexiest horror icon? And why is it Nosferatu?
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
Who's the sexiest horror icon? And why is it Nosferatu?
Oh, I was about to say it probably is. I like that guy.
mustache.
That just makes me think of the bounce on it. Yeah, he definitely wins.